Hello, how are you, my dear friends on this channel? I hope you're keeping safe and you're good. My name is Richard Boothia and I'm going to talk about poetry, my life journey, a bit of it. Poetry is very central to my heart. I love poetry. And I think poetry basically resonates with me because it's like a way of catharsis, of relieving whatever pressures are there outside there. Okay, it's like a song. Poetry is a song of the soul, a song of the heart. Okay, poetry is a way of expressing a story in short lines. That's what I think poetry is, and it has really worked wonders in me. I usually teach poetry to my students, to my pupils, and also write poetry. It's a way of expressing whatever I see in my environment and whatever I see even inside myself. Okay, it comes out, and that's the very thing that I try to bring out even in my students and my pupils. When I guide them on what to do, they take it up so well. Okay, and I'm a happy person whenever that happens. Okay, there's one poem when I was growing up. There's a poem that really struck me, and whenever I teach my students, that's the first poem that I perform to them and I teach them, because it talks about something that is very common to us. Okay, a storm. I believe everyone has ever seen rain and has ever experienced a storm. Okay, this is a poem by a Nigerian poet, Pius Olege. And the title of the poem is A Sudden Storm. A Sudden Storm. I learned that poem when I was in primary school many years ago. And I'm going to recite it so that we see how it is. Okay? So, a sudden storm. The wind howls, the trees sway, the loose housetop sheets clatter and clang, the open windows shut with a bang, and the sky makes night of day. Helter skelter the parents run, pressed with 1,000 minor cares. Hey you there, pack the housewares. But where on earth's my son? Home skip the little children. Where have you been, you naughty boy? The child can feel nothing but joy, for he loves the approach of rain. The streets clear, the houses fill. The noise gathers as the children shout to rival the raging wind without, and naught that can move is still. A bright flash, a lighted plane, then from the once blue heavens, accompanied by noise that deafens, steadily pours the rain. Thank you. That's a poem that has really taken my mind, and as I was growing up, because these are things that I was seeing, the coming of rain, what happens before the rain, okay, the wind, the trees swaying, the loose housetop sheets clanging, the open windows shutting, and then the dark sky, the dark clouds, and then I see people running here and there, mothers, those who had taken maybe maize to dry outside, trying to bring them in, those who had the washing on the line, bringing the clothes in, and basically everywhere it's there is that commotion. Okay, then where is the child? The child does not feature there. The child is not there in whatever the adults are doing. The child is busy playing. The child loves rain. And I believe even you, when you're growing up, if you're an adult and even a child who is watching here, I believe you love that sound of the rain on the roof. Okay, yes. So the child is not there. The child is playing, but the parent is asking, where is my child? Where is this child? The child cannot feel anything. Even when you scold the child, when you're very angry with the child, when he or she comes back, she feels it's all right. The rain has come to wipe away their tears, their worries, okay? And they feel good about it. You, the parent, you fear that the child is going to get maybe a cold, but they don't see all that, okay? And then when the children are inside the house, they don't keep quiet, they make noise, there is noise out, there's a noise inside. The children are making noise to compete with the noise that is outside. Okay, so there's so much noise that the parents and the children noise. And then out of the clouds, we have the rain coming. The rain comes, and then there is that peace that comes. The rain comes and the peace. It comes with peace. Okay, it washes away everything that we've had. The sweat of a long day is washed away because it has come to wash out. It washes out the noise. It washes out the stress of the day. So poetry, when you look at it in a deeper sense, it has a deeper meaning, but the superficial meaning is that of whatever happens when the rain comes. So poetry has two sections. We have the superficial, that's the outer form and the outer meaning, and then there's a deeper meaning. When you sit down with poetry and you look at it, it has a deeper meaning. Some of them can be termed political, because you can term anything because that is how you see it. Okay, poetry is about how you see things and how you experience those things. When you bring when you bring that whatever you see to your reality in life, you'll see that it can mean anything. And I urge you to take up poetry. I urge you to read. If you are a lover of poetry, read more and more and try to write. Okay. Later on, maybe, or in another program, I'm going to show you the means and ways that I teach my pupils to write poetry. From the very beginning, even those ones who did not like writing, right now they are challenging me by the things they bring out and the things they write. So I urge you, stick here, subscribe, and I believe everything is going to be. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.